Hey guys, this is a very special episode. Um, so sorry for the noise, the background echo. Um, Actually, I'm not at home, so to record this video, what I have done, I decided to use the power of Xbox, and therefore I am on my MacBook Pro recording the game on the cloud with a PS4 controller and recording the screen of my MacBook. Seems weird, but it's a reality. You could do it too if you play on Xbox. Nevertheless, my episode of today has been the result of your, you can see the ping on the top right that it's going up and down, but actually we don't play today. The video of today is the result, as I said, of your interest in showing you the best and top 23 players of all time, or at least the top 23 players that I would always have in my formation, no matter what formation, quick counter, long ball counter, no matter the coach, no matter the manager. I would always have this player on my side. So let's start with the basics. Gianluigi Buffon. This is the latest version of Buffon, released a couple of months ago, or even before of that, a few months ago. As you can see, this is his build. I gave him as a second booster saving. I time by time try to add to him some additional skills. It's not that easy because, you know, to do that you need to fuse players, but they need to be goalkeepers with these additional skills already equipped. So what I was able to do up until today was to add one touch pass, through passing, weighted pass, and low lofted pass. These are really important for him to manage the ball on the ground and to faster react, for example, with a one touch pass whenever he receives the ball and you want to clear the area. Okay? Let me go and show you the player progression. This is the build. Aerial strength on 1, goalkeeping on 1, goalkeeping 1 on 11, goalkeeping 2 on 9, and goalkeeping 3 on 11. This is my Gigi Buffon build. So far is the most reliable goalkeeper on the game, at least for me. So what I'm showing you today is what I consider my top players, not in general for the game, but my top players. Those ones that I will never give up for anyone else, okay? That doesn't mean that it doesn't exist a better player, for sure, they exist, but this is the player list that I would consider for myself and for my formations. And if this helps you, I'm glad, and you could use it too if you have those players. The second one, to me, this is the most important player in my formation, the best CB that I have. I don't have the big time Araujo, unfortunately, but this is pretty close to that one. And I do have to say that this Maldini is one of the best, maybe the best defender in game by a long run. This is his build. Don't pay much attention to his acceleration and speed. Actually, he can keep the pace against the top attackers that you can find now in the game. So perfect. Second booster, defending, perfect, because he's already equipped with shutdown and gives him more jumping and acceleration. These are the additional skills that I gave him: heading, acrobatic finishing, one-touch pass, through passing, and aerial superiority. As you can see, I played more than 1,000 games with him, and he's really reliable. This is his player progression. Dexterity on 5, lower body strength on 7, aerial strength on 11, defending on 12, goalkeeping 1 on 3. And this is what you got, like a beast, guys. Even though he's a defensive fullback, he behaves as one of the best defenders on game. Second special mention is to Lilian Thuram. This is, to me, the second best CB in game. Again, another defensive fullback. Apparently, Konami wants to make defensive fullback better than any other CB in game. But this is Lilian Thuram, guys. As I was saying on Axe, this version is way better than the Barcelona one. And this is his build. I gave to him defending as a second booster. And so far, I gave him just these few additional skills: one-touch pass, through passing, low lofted pass, because he's already equipped with a lot of good ones. And he already has whatever he needs. Maybe I should have added weighted pass as well, just to complete his passing skills. But again, more than 1,000 games also with him, and this is his player progression. Dexterity on 6, lower body strength on 7, aerial strength on 11, defending on 13, goalkeeping 1 on 1. And here he comes, the third center back that I would never give up for anyone else, at least at the moment. Yeah, it's another defensive fullback, guys. This Giuseppe Bergomi version, the latest one that appeared, very similar to the previous one, but this is a monster of a card. So, as you can see, I equipped him with defending. And these are the additional skills that I gave him: one-touch pass, through passing, weighted pass, low lofted pass, acrobatic clearance. He's amazing. I used to use the previous version, but once this appeared, I decided to equip him, to fuse the two and just leave this one and use this one. This is the player progression: dexterity on 6, lower body strength on 7, aerial strength on 11, defending on 12, goalkeeping 1 on 1. Let me give you a special mention for defenders. Like, I would say that another defender, if you have him, the best one in the game at the moment is Alessandro Nesta. Let me bring him to the game so you can see clearly what I mean and what you can do with him and what is the best build, okay? And here he is. So Alessandro Nesta is a destroyer, so a natural defender. This is his build, and I like him very much. Actually, I should keep him on the bench because he's really good. And I used him when I have the formation 4 at the back. I equipped him with defending as a second booster. These are the few additional skills that I would given to him. He just appeared last month as a new card. As you can see, just 29 games, but he is really good, really good. This is my build for him: dexterity on 6, lower body strength on 5, aerial strength on 10, defending on 11, goalkeeping 1 on 1. Let's move into the midfield, guys. This is the king the king of the kings, guys. If you don't have this card, I'm really sorry for you, because this card is a beast, is a monster. Patrick Vieira, Anchorman. This is my build for him. And now I can show you the points distribution. I gave him Shutdown as a second booster. And these are the additional skills: through passing, low lofted pass, man marking, track back, and acrobatic clearance. As you can see, this is the player I use the most, 1,500, almost 600 games. And I recently changed his build to adapt him to the new game style and the new gameplay. This is the build: passing on 5, dribbling on 4, dexterity on 8, lower body strength on 12, aerial strength on 4, defending on 10. Let's come down to a new entry, guys. Frank Rijkaard is a hell of a player. Really, really good. Really, really good. This is the build that I gave him. I'm using this Rijkaard as an orchestrator for quite a while now. I like it a lot, I have to say. He is a beast as a DMF. You can use him as a center midfielder too. These are the additional skills that I gave him: blocker, sliding tackle, acrobatic clearance. Of course, there's a lot you can give him as well, like gamesmanship probably, but I wouldn't give to a DMF, just if you plan to use him as a CMF. It doesn't need much more than this. And this is the points distribution. So passing on 8, dribbling on 6, dexterity on 4, lower body strength on 9, aerial strength on 7, defending on 9. And this is the latest Frank Rijkaard, guys. Let's move to this Ballon d'Or Pavel Nedved, guys. This player is one of the best players I have, and one of the most reliable ones. This Juventus Pavel Nedved is a whole player. This is the build that I gave him, never changed so far. I gave him crossing from the first time I used him, never changed this second booster. And these are the additional skills that I gave him: soul control, first time shot, man marking, interception, and fighting spirit. As you can see, I played quite a lot of games with him. Is really, really nice, and a player that I would never give up for anyone else. This is the player progression: shooting on 8, passing on 9, dribbling on 9, dexterity on 7, lower body strength on 8, aerial strength on 4. And this is Pavel Nedved, Ballon d'Or. Let's do this so you can see my formation as I use that like all the times. This is the base formation that I have and that I use all the times. Dominik Szoboszlai. This card is the card that everybody is asking me, hey, why do you use Szoboszlai? He's just 101. You could have better options on the right midfield area. But guys, this card is a hidden gem. This Szoboszlai is just too good. As you can see, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stats on green, more than 90. I gave him hard worker. He's equipped with blitz curler, so actually I should use him on the left hand side because his stronger foot is the right one. So I could do also blitz curler, but I love him on the right midfield so much, and I keep him on that side. He cuts in the middle a lot. He crosses exceptionally, and he has also. Let me check. His form should be on waiver. No, his form is on standard. So sometimes I don't use him because he's on red. So his form is not that great. But most of the times he's A, B, or C form. So I could use him a lot. I gave him as additional skills acrobatic finishing, pinpoint crossing, man marking, interception, and fighting spirit. Man marking is important for wings if you play like I do with that style, because when you do man marking to your opponent's players, you need that skills to be equipped for both your wings. So it's very important. He's an amazing player, guys. He was within a pack of 48 hours a few months ago, and I hope that you got it because he's really, really good. Let me now go and show you if the connection assists me, the build for him, so I can show you the player progression. Here it is. Shooting on 7, passing on 10, dribbling on 10, dexterity on 8, lower body strength on 8. And this is Dominic Szoboszlai showtime. Let's go and move on with the AMF, another king, guys, another one that I cannot keep out from my main formation. Ruud Gullit, Milan version. This is the last one appeared. Look at these stats, guys. He is actually a deep line forward, so I'm not really using his main stats, but I think as an AMF he's so perfect for my formation. I equipped him with a striker instinct as a second booster, and these are the additional skills: long range curler, knuckle shot, one touch pass, interception, aerial superiority. As you can see, 700 games so far. And is so great. This is the build for him: shooting on 11, passing on 2, dribbling on 11, dexterity on 6, lower body strength on 8, aerial strength on 4. And let's move forward to the center forwards. Cristiano Ronaldo, big time. This card is very recent. It's the latest Cristiano Ronaldo card. And if you remember, it was the result of the pool that Konami gave us, and we could decide which big time card we wanted. And the final results were, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's go and see his build. This card is a beast, guys. Is another card that I could not leave outside of my formation. I equipped him with a striker instinct as a second booster. I gave him as additional skills soil control, knuckle shot, rising shot, through passing, and outside curler. Yeah, as you can see, not many games, but a lot of goals. Let's go and see the player progression and points distribution. Shooting on 7, passing on 0, dribbling on 11, dexterity on 9, lower body strength on 7, aerial strength on 5. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo big time. The Kaiser, Rummenigge. This card I didn't use that much in the past, but with the 5.0.0 update, I started to use him a lot because he's perfect for this gameplay, guys. This is his build at the moment. He's fast, he's nimble, great acceleration, great finishing, great kicking power, great balance, great dribbling, great attacking awareness. Striker instinct is a second booster. These are the additional skills that I gave him. Soul control, gamesmanship, aerial superiority, and fighting spirit. I probably should had some more shooting ones instead of gamesmanship, but I will do it later. Solid player. I hope you have it because it's really, really good. This is the points distribution, guys. Shooting on 8, passing on 0, dribbling on 8, dexterity on 12, lower body strength on 8, aerial strength on 4. And this is the Kaiser Rummenigge Bayern München version. Let's move to the substitute, but first I need to do one thing because my main substitute, or one of the main substitute that I have in my main formation, actually is Marcus Thuram and not Cantona, but also Cantona is a very good one. So I will show you both of them, so you have them, and if you have them, you can copy my build. So let's move on to the substitutes, guys. I, as you can see, keep Beckenbauer as DMF. He can play both DMF and CMF, but also he's a great center back. This is his build. I built him mostly on defense, and I used to use him as a DMF, not as a center midfielder and not a CB, but he has great skills to play in all three roles. I gave him hard worker as a second booster, and I gave him a heading, man marking, and aerial superiority as additional skills. I didn't play him that much. Probably I should give him a super sub, so when he comes into the pitch is super effective. But that's okay. This is my player progression and points distribution. Shooting on 0, passing on 4, dribbling on 5, dexterity on 4, lower body strength on 8, aerial strength on 8, defending on 13. This player is great, guys, if you have him. Is nimble, is fast, is always on point, great passing, great interceptions, a really great player. Another hidden gem here, guys, Juan Sebastian Veron. He can basically do any role, can cover any role in the midfielder. He can do center midfield, defensive. He can play on the right, on the left, and he can also be an AMF. He is amazing, guys. He is amazing. I used to play him on the right or on the left wings, as you have seen my videos in the past. But if you do a different build, he is a perfect DMF as well. I gave him agility as a second booster. He is equipped with soul control, heading, long range curler, pinpoint crossing, and interception. As you can see, a lot of games, I mostly use him as a super sub, even though he doesn't have super sub. But if Szoboszlai is not in great form and shape, I use Veron on the right hand side. This is the points distribution: shooting on 1, passing on 8, dribbling on 8, dexterity on 8, lower body strength on 12, aerial strength on 2, and defending on 3. Great card. I offer you guys, if you don't have him, that sometime in the future, Konami will bring him back because he's so great. And here he comes, another hidden gem, another great player. Don't mind the 103 overall. I think this Rui Costa is at least 106, 107 on eFootball Hub if you check him. He is another great card, and I hope you have him because his passing skills and dribbling and ball possession are so great, guys, that I really hope that you have him. Actually, I could put down like the passing skills and raise the curl, but I love to keep him like this because like this is very effective on the left wing instead of Nedved. I gave him Striker Instinct. I think at the time it was a random booster, but eventually I ended up to keep it like this. And these are the added skills that I gave him. Chop turn, heading, long range shooting, track back, and interception. Actually, I should equip him with man marking too, because it's important, as I said. These are the points. Shooting on 4, passing on 8, dribbling on 10, dexterity on 8, lower body strength on 12. And this is the amazing Rui Costa, guys. We have seen Alessandro Nesta already. And here it is, another great card. Luis Figo is a joker for me. He can play in every role I need in the midfield, or also as a second striker instead of Rummenigge. So he can play many roles. This is his build, as you can see, a lot of plus 90, guys. This is a monster. I gave him crossing because especially I want to use him on the right hand side instead of Szoboszlai if needed. So I want him to be very effective while crossing the ball. He has already all the crossing skills equipped, but I gave him long range shooting, one touch pass, man marking, and super sub. Very great card. This is the points distribution. Shooting on 4, passing on 8, dribbling on 5, dexterity on 11, lower body strength on 10, aerial strength on 5, and goalkeeping 1 on 1. Let's move on, guys. This is Jude Bellingham Showtime, the latest one released. Another great card, another whole player. This Jude Bellingham for me is an AMF, a natural one that I use as a super sub, as you have seen in my videos, for Hullet. Okay, so very rarely you would see me to use him as a starter, but that's okay. I gave him a free kick taking as a second booster, and I equipped him with these additional skills: knuckle shot, pinpoint crossing, track back, acrobatic clearance, and super sub, as I said. This is the points distribution, guys. Shooting on 6, passing on 8, dribbling on 9, dexterity on 10, lower body strength on 9, aerial strength on 2. And this is the amazing Jude Bellingham. Let's move on, guys. Let's go on to the best of the bests. Alessandro Del Piero. Guys, what can I say about this card? This card is simply exceptional. I would have preferred him to be a goal poacher, but Fox in the box is great too. This is his build. What can I say? He is a monster, guys. And he is equipped with a blitz curler. So if you can and you are able to use him well, you enjoy him a lot. I gave him agility as a second booster. Actually, I think it was a random booster, but I decided to keep agility as a second booster. I gave him, for the time being, flip-flop, one-touch pass, and outside curler. But I need to equip him with some more additional skills. I need to decide which one I want to give him. Probably some more related to the shooting, of course. And this is the player points distribution. Shooting on 9, passing on 0, dribbling on 7, dexterity on 8, lower body strength on 10, aerial strength on 4, and goalkeeping 1 on 1. Amazing card. I would never give up for anyone else in that role. And here it comes another beast, another one that I would never leave out of my formation. He is equipped with a super sub, so he's not a starter for me. But this Gareth Bale Real Madrid version came out at the end of last year. He is a big time card. This is his build, guys. I built him as a center forward. So as you can see, he has all the abilities as a center forward. Unfortunately, not that much as an attacking Aguirres, but he is very effective. I gave him agility as a second booster. And these are the additional skills that I gave him. Double touch, heading, long range curler, track back. I played him a lot when he came out, and then eventually I decided to keep him as a super sub because he has that ability equipped. But I played him a lot, as you can see, and he scored a lot as well. These are the points distribution. If you want to play him as a second striker or a center forward, shooting on 10, dribbling on 7, dexterity on 10, lower body strength on 7, aerial strength on 4. Let's move on. Ousmane Dembélé. This is the Ballon d'Or version, the latest one. Appeared a couple of weeks ago. This is the build that I gave him. Very effective. I haven't played him that much. I had the previous version, which was really, really great. I think this one is a little better, but I need to test him a little bit deeper than I have done so far. Gave him Striker Instinct as a second booster, and these are so far. Need to equip him with more. So far, these are the additional skills: long range shooting, acrobatic finishing, and outside curler. As you can see, I played just 7 matches, but he scored 3 goals already. These are the points distribution: shooting on 9, passing on 0, dribbling on 7, dexterity on 12, lower body strength on 9, aerial strength on 2. Great card. Another great card. Victor Osimhen, big time. Guys, even though this card is just 104, he is an amazing player. He's a goal poacher. Of course, if you play with other Turkish league players, his stats go, I think, to 107, if I well remember, but 104 is perfect. I gave him Striker Instinct as a second booster. Additional skills for me are chop turn, soul control, knuckle shot, rising shot, and gamesmanship. He is a super sub for me. I always put him around 70 minutes, and I love him. He's a really great player, really nimble. These are the points, guys. Shooting on 10, passing on 0, dribbling on 4, dexterity on 10, lower body strength on 8, aerial strength on 6. Let's move on with Pelé, another great player, deep line forward. I haven't played him that much. I should play him a little bit more, I would say. But he is a great card. He's fast. The only down point for this Pelé, or any player card that will appear in the future, is that Pelé is not that tall. He's just 173 centimeters. So the heading or the Head control is not that great, but everything else is perfect. I gave him Striker Instinct as a second booster. These are the additional skills that I gave him. Soil control, dipping shot, long range shooting, acrobatic finishing, and outside curler. As you can see, I played him 168 games, but he scored 108 games. So great card. Points distribution. Shooting on 11, dribbling on 4, dexterity on 10, lower body strength on 10, aerial strength on 4, goalkeeping 1 on 1. And this is Pelé. Marcus Thuram. Guys, I haven't expected this card to be that good based on the stats, but he is strong. His physical presence is amazing as a center forward. He can keep the ball. He's a great dribbling and ball control for like a player of that height and weight. He's fast. His acceleration is great. Great kicking power and great finishing. I gave him free kick taking. Probably should change the second booster here, but so far so good. The additional skills that I gave him so far are soul control, dipping shot, outside curler, gamesmanship. And these are the games I played. 27 goals, not that much, but most likely I use him as a super sub. As you can see, his actual form is E, so he's on red because he's under an injury situation. So I decided to show you my special mentions of other players that I love and that if the bench would have been bigger, I would always bring them on the bench with me. First one is Cantona. This Cantona card, I loved him when he came out. Honestly, is one of those cards that I used a lot, and I played a lot of games and scored a lot of goals. The only downside of this card is that his speed is not that great, as you can see, but he is very, very, very effective. I gave him Striker Instinct as a second booster, and these are the additional skills: cut behind and turn, knuckle shot, dipping shot, aerial superiority, and fighting spirit. As you can see, I played him 371 games and scored a lot of goals. This is the points distribution, guys. Shooting on 10, passing on 0, dribbling on 4, dexterity on 13, lower body strength on 8, aerial strength on 4. Let me see. I want to add another 2 special mentions to this video. First one is Puskás. This Puskás card, I use him quite a lot when he came out. Only downside is the body structure of this Puskás is not that great, and often he loses the ball against bigger defenders. But his dribbling skills and ball control make him a great card. Especially he has a great kicking power and amazing finishing. So most of the times if you kick from the outside the area, it's a goal. I gave him Striker's Instinct as a second booster. And these are the additional skills: scissor feint, double touch, chop turn, dipping shot, and rising shot. As you can see, I played 117 games and he scored 106 goals. So quite a lot. Points distribution: shooting on 11, passing on 0, dribbling on 4, dexterity on 12, lower body strength on 8, aerial strength on 4, goalkeeping 1 on 1. The final special mention to me, guys, is one special card that I need to go and find, but I will find for you. And it is this one. Where is he? This one, guys. This Ronaldinho Gaucho from Brazil, whole player, guys, is an amazing card. Really, really, really great card. If you have him, I think you don't need the latest Barcelona Ronaldinho. If you have this one, is perfect. I gave him free kick taking, and I equipped him with long range shooting, low lofted pass, interception, and super sub. I use him, or I used to use him, especially as a left wing or left midfielder, not as an AMF, because I like the way he runs and the way he passes and treats the ball. This is the points distribution: shooting on 10, passing on 5, dribbling on 5, dexterity on 7, lower body strength on 10, aerial strength on 2. And I would say, guys, this is it for this special 23 and something more video. I do hope that you liked the video. I'm sorry for the quality, but as I said at the beginning, I'm recording on a MacBook Pro on the cloud with an Xbox sitting at home. But I do hope that you enjoy the video. And yeah, if you think that you would like to see more builds from the cards that I have, just tell me in the comments, and I can review some of those for you. Okay, guys? These are a lot of cards, I know, but this is my passion, and I like to use them all. Thanks for watching, and see you soon, guys. Ciao.